Imagine losing almost everything you own to a scam, even when your bank tried to save you from it. That's the situation a woman here in Singapore recently faced, and it's a story that should have us all questioning how we handle financial warnings. OCBC Bank officers did everything they could, and still, the outcome was a heartbreaking loss of 330,000 Singapore dollars. What could possibly make someone ignore such clear warnings? Stay with us as we dive deep into this cautionary tale. It all began on April 16, when a woman in her 30s wanted to transfer 20,000 Singapore dollars to an international bank account. Right away, OCBC Bank's anti-scam unit flagged the transaction as suspicious. This account wasn't one she had transferred to before. Bank staff reached out to confirm, and though she sounded nervous, she reassured them, insisting it was just a loan to a friend. Despite these reassurances, red flags were flying everywhere. Analysts found that she intended to make 5 transfers to 2 different accounts, all linked only by an email address with no recipient name or reason for the transfer. Wouldn't you be alarmed by this? The OCBC anti-scam team quickly escalated their concerns, contacting the Singapore Police Force's anti-scam centre. They halted the initial transfer and filed a police report. Despite all these measures, the woman remained convinced that there was nothing wrong. A few days later, she went ahead and transferred another 30,000 Singapore dollars to an international bank account in her name. Investigators even suspended her account at one point, but the woman was adamant. She demanded her account be reinstated and signed an indemnity form, allowing the transfer. Think about it, despite every possible warning, she chose to go forward. It wasn't until June, after losing a total of 330,000 Singapore dollars, that the woman finally realized she had been scammed. A total of 27 transfers, including borrowed funds, had drained her accounts until she was left with just 600 Singapore dollars. What could make someone ignore every warning, every cautious word from experts, and go on to lose almost everything they had? Mr. Pek Chun Hua from OCBC's anti-scam unit expressed his regret, saying the bank had done all they could to help her, but ultimately, she put her faith in the scammer. This tragic story is a wake-up call for all of us to take scams more seriously. The Protection from Scams Bill, recently introduced in Parliament, could be a game-changer. If passed, it will give authorities the power to restrict suspicious banking activities before irreversible damage is done. Imagine how different the outcome could have been if these restrictions were already in place. Now, what do you think about this bill? Should banks have even more power to step in when they suspect fraud? Could this prevent stubborn victims from being scammed, or does it go too far? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to 2230 for more updates and in-depth news coverage. Stay informed, stay cautious and protect yourself from financial scams.